an event where employers give students pathways to finding a job in their major.
But first, leaking issues and safety concerns as OCC heads into the winter season.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is OnTV Update.
Good afternoon and welcome to OnTV Update. This is Tuesday, December 17th. I'm Hunter Ruddy.
And I'm Xander Deakins. If you've been around Whitney Applied Technology Center in November, you may have noticed a big project underway.
OnTV Update Zach Watson brings us information on why this new renovation was needed.
Sunny summer days to never-ending rainfall. Maisha Williams, a sophomore student, has noticed the problems with the roof.
Recently the weather has gotten worse, and last year I noticed the mop bucket in the middle of the atrium near the bookstore. And when I looked up, I saw water dripping from the piping. Now sometimes it's hard to focus because of all the construction noise outside.
We had two problem areas.
Coming up on OnTV Update, an event where employers give students pathways to finding a job in their major.
But first, leaking issues and safety concerns as OCC heads into the winter season.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is OnTV Update.
The future looks clear for the community college as they are trying to bring safety hazards to a halt. For Whitney Hall, Zachary Watson, OnTV Update.
OCC also plans on renovating the roof on Storer Auditorium.
It may be an outdated format to some, but vinyl records are on the comeback. I got the opportunity to go to Syracuse to find out who's collecting and why. For Ray Deakins, record collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a business.
I take the ones that I like for my collection, and then, I'll sell the rest, which helps me pay for my collection.
Ray's been collecting records since he was a teenager, and even with the rise of CDs and streaming, he still believes that records are the superior format.
CDs are like really crisp and all that, where records are like the original,
Vinyl sales have gone up over 40% since the start of the decade, with the most popular albums being from classic rock artists like the Beatles or Pink Floyd, and local stores like Books and Melodies here on James Street is where collectors stake their claim. John Good, owner of Books and Melodies, says that the physical nature of vinyl plays a big part in its current popularity.
Everything's in the cloud and digital mostly now, and to have a thing with art that you can hold and watch is big.
He also says that many different kinds of people collect records today.
Audiophile guys that are really into the sound, and you got producers getting samples from old records.
But while both Ray and John think that records are here to stay,
They never really left. I think that they are on the news more.
Ray does think that they will lose their edge eventually.
Once everybody starts doing something, it stops being popular.
But that won't stop him from collecting his favorites. John also says that the analog format of vinyl has a better quality to it than digital music, making it closer to the original sound.
An unfamiliar language is just one of many challenges immigrants face when moving to the United States. OnTV Update's Diego Figueroa says the Spanish Action League is trying to make their vision of the American dream come true.
Wilmer Jimenez, who crossed the border at the age of 14 from Guatemala, was in search of the American dream. Immigration caught him, but he's a success story with graduating college and obtaining his green card. Wilmer came to work at La Liga to help other immigrants just like himself.
I can tell you right away that La Liga has treated me like family.
Spanish Action League, also known as La Liga, founded in 1969 to help the Latinos feel one with the community. Elisa Morales, the La Liga executive director, says that they are the only Latino-based bilingual bicultural agency in upstate New York.
We are the first point of contact for most Latinos who are coming into our service area so that they can get connected with houses or living situation or careers and things like that.
Upstate New York has a large community of Latinos.
Walk outside of this door and you will find people speaking Spanish for blocks and blocks.
It's a large population that Morales thinks that it's under-recorded.
Onondaga County probably has 30 to 40,000 Latinos easily. I think that, we're probably not even half of us are counted.
La Liga calls out to Central New York to participate in Census 2020, hoping to give a more accurate view on who is here. The Spanish Action League is also proud in the class they provide within this organization.
Now, if they take these classes, they can qualify for up to $4,000 of closing cost assistance.
La Liga gives both staff and clients a family feel. Morales states that their goal is to make people feel comfortable and welcome to be a part of them and their family. At La Liga in Syracuse near West Side, Diego Figueroa, OnTV Update.
The Spanish Action League is also celebrating 50 years of helping the community.
Still to come, the Liverpool High School Marching Band has been particularly successful this year.
We'll introduce you to one of the instructors helping to lead the way.
Plus, we head to Marcellus to look at a brand new opportunity for kids to play soccer after the break. You're watching OnTV Update.
What brought me to OCC is the opportunity to pursue a higher education and inspire other people. One of the things that I like that OCC provides not only me but the students at OCC to be successful, I would say the Learning Center. The Learning Center is a center where you could get tutoring from, and they have great tutors there. I recommend someone to come to OCC is because of all the different resources that they have.
Our primary focus is teaching and students, and what we do is driven by students. Structurally, I like the environment. I like how we've set up systems for helping students. There are places that I can send you guys if you need more help, and that means a lot to me. And I like the sort of variety of what people are doing. I'm not sort of siloed into just thinking about English 24/7. I can stretch and think about different things, and I really like that.
It's a great way to get started specifically for architecture and interior design. Even if you're thinking of transferring to one of the top programs in the country, getting familiar with how to design, the vocabulary, the terminology, and then you can take that knowledge onto an upper level program. And if you're looking to get a job after 2 years, I think the program prepares you as well as any program can for what you're going to experience in the real world.
When I think about OCC, I think about inclusion and just all the chances to learn about other people. One of my favorite places that I still actually hang out is definitely the fishbowl in Moenny. The food's not bad either. What would make OCC a good choice? It was actually pretty, I believe the term is inexpensive.
Welcome back to OnTV Update. I'm Hunter Reddy.
And I'm Xander Deakins. Do you know what you want to do with your major?
OnTV Update's Jordan Humphrey takes us to an event at Gordon Center helping students answer that question.
Finding a job is no easy task for these millennials. It takes time and dedication to find one, even the ones you may not like. Lizzie Cabero is just like any other student looking for a job.
I've been searching for a job for 2 years now. My dad really wants me to get right into the field, so I've been looking online and just do research.
Lizzie's not alone in this job search. According to Forbes.com, the unemployment rate for millennials stands just over 12%, while the national average is around 5%. Health professional David Harder tells us what companies are looking for in their employees.
Within any company or any job function, there's a lot of different roles that make that company work. So to find that right set of skill sets is a large focus.
His colleague Gary Simons adds that potential applicants should be open to more possibilities.
People try to limit themselves to what they think they're capable of doing when they should just broaden their horizons, reach out to whoever they can reach out, do some a little bit of marketing, see what's out there, and try not to limit their capabilities.
We're here on the OCC campus in the Gordon Center for this Employer Expo event. It's where CNY employers from all over can come and discuss with students maybe the different avenues for jobs, especially relating to that major in particular.
This event actually helped me look for what I was looking for.
Events like these help students find the success they're looking for. In Gordon Center, Jordan Humphrey, OnTV Update.
If you want help finding a job within your major, Career Services can help. They're located in the Coulter Building in room 110.
We'll get ready to strum those strings as a music professor opens up his schedule to non-majors. OnTV Update's Gavin Wandersee brings us to Academic 2.
It's time to get musical, as students of Onondaga Community College can now sign up for music lessons. Previous semesters didn't allow non-music majors to be able to sign up for lessons, but now, through music professor Dr. Meyer and the Music Learning Department, they can.
From a practical thing, I think it's cool that they get to break up their day, spending time between library, classrooms, with actually coming in and creating something.
Since students not majoring in music are wanting to take guitar lessons with Dr. Meyer, he has had to clear up his schedule for the new students.
It's definitely more now than it was when I first got here. I've been here for about 5 or 6 years, and I don't think I had any that were non-majors. Now I'll have anywhere from 4 to 6 students a semester to take lessons, either for elective credit or for a minor.
The changes to the lessons department has really struck a chord with the new students.
Right on. I learn a lot from the students, not just in terms of like the guitar players that they're listening to now or bands that I don't even know about, that they sort of let me know about. Every student is different and they'll require different things.
With the new teaching policy happening this semester, there's been people needing to know how to sign up.
It's actually very easy. You can come to the music office. Well, if you can reach out to me, like via email or, just getting in touch, and then I can forward you to our secretary.
This semester, we can expect hours of availability to be open for new students who want to play guitar. From Onondaga Community College, Gavin Wandersee, OnTV Update.
Dr. Meyer is certain that future semesters will have a lot more students taking guitar lessons.
There's a brand new soccer club in the area. Let's head to Marcellus to see what they're all about.
CNY Sounders is the newest youth soccer club in Marcellus. Founder, college freshman David Bosak, saw the lack of competitive soccer in his community.
I wanted to create an affordable way and a local way for kids to compete, and I wanted to grow the Marcellus soccer players and give back to the community.
Not only did David found the club, he coaches the boys too.
And I love coaching, and I wanted to do my own thing, and I thought I could pull it off, and I'm loving every second of it.
Former teammate and fellow Marcellus graduate Victor Stasiuk shares the coaching load.
Coach has to have a heart for it. The coach should be there to motivate the kid. I think the coach should also have a lot of knowledge in the sport. And that should be developed over the years.
The boys have 1 hour to train 2 times a week, so the coach's focus on their technical ability is key. Here's an example of the kind of drill they would do. This drill helps the boys focus on their first touch in tight situations.
The club will continue to grow and develop in the coming years.
The Sounders won their first 2 matches as the under-13s picked up a 10-1 win and the U14s won 7-0. Stick around as OnTV Update takes a look at a teacher changing lives in the classroom.
We'll hear more from our own Gavin Wandersee after the break.
The OCC campus is a great starting place to further your academics for a cheap price. OCC is always looking for ways to make the place look better, and they're always adding new stuff onto campus. The OCC campus has great parking accommodations if you have a car. The OCC campus is a lot larger than I imagined. It has a lot of buildings off campus as well as on campus. I very much enjoy my time here because I've met a bunch of people that I wouldn't think I'll ever meet.
My favorite thing about OCC is definitely the bonds that it allows you to build. I've made so many friends from the soccer team that are all excellent students as well, and I've made great friends in the nursing program. It really helps you continue on the journey because you have support wherever you go. I go to practice and I have copious amounts of support there. I wouldn't trade the memories that I've made here for anything.
Being community college, we want to represent the community that we're in, and most of our rosters are filled with students from the local community. And I think there's a lot of great institutional pride in the success our teams have seen. I'm always very careful to call our students student athletes because I really believe that that's the purpose, that they're here first and foremost to be students. And so just in our building, in the SRC Arena in Allen Hall, we do have some facilities specifically to support their academic needs.
For any college students who are coming to OCC, I would just say tuition here is affordable. My experience at OCC has been wonderful. The students here are great. The caliber of the students is just as good as a four-year. OCC has lots of other benefits, free and unlimited tutoring, community care hub that will help you with basically non-academic things. There's a lot of benefits to coming here, and it has a really small community feel to it. So.
Welcome back to OnTV Update this afternoon. This fall, many high school marching bands competed to earn top prize in their state.
OnTV Update's Diego Figueroa takes us to Liverpool to meet the leader of the brass line.
As a band instructor, Stephen Salem doesn't want his teaching to be too serious.
I'm a believer in you got to work hard, but you got to play just as hard. So you better be working your butt off, but you also better be having fun.
Band director at Liverpool High School, working with the Liverpool Marching Band Warriors. He mainly works with the brass line, but Contra section leader Braden Rayum says his positive attitude spreads much further.
And doing so impacts everyone else in the band because everyone else sees how we rehearse during rehearsal, and they want to strive to be like the brass line that Mr. Salem led the example of.
After graduating from Liverpool High School, Stephen Salem went on to further his studies at the University of Florida. He soon realized how much he loved music and decided to turn that into his study. After getting his degree and thanks to retirements, Stephen Salem came back to work at the high school he graduated from.
Found my way here back to where I grew up, just because retirements happen at the right time, and so it's kind of been nice to give back to the community and see the program that you were once a part of as a student to give back as a teacher.
In those 8 years in Liverpool, Stephen Salem has established a culture.
Cool to watch a product come together, just like any sports team or any good organization, to see that the evolution of something. That's super rewarding.
Super rewarding it is. Liverpool has came in first their last 3 weeks playing in competition. Liverpool, New York, Diego Figueroa, OnTV Update.
Liverpool's hard work paid off this past season. They placed 2nd out of 9 in their class at States.
OnTV Update's Gavin Wandersee introduces us to a teacher who prioritizes real-world lessons in and out of the classroom.
As Bailey Broughton walked into class, she was ignorant to the teacher that was going to help shape her future.
Well, she's a very generous teacher, and she takes everyone's opinions into consideration.
The teacher is Kathleen Labulis at the Onondaga Cortland Madison County's BOCES course for Media Marketing and Communications at WCNY. She is always teaching her students outside of classrooms and in the TV stations.
I do have lesson plans, and I do have all the traditional things that teachers have everywhere. What is nice about here, and what I personally love about here, is that not every day is the same.
Kathleen changes up the schedule to help them realize what it's like in the working world.
If I have a lesson planned for that day, and somebody from the studio says, hey, you know what, we're shooting this, and I'd really like to see the kids either be involved or at least see it or shadow it, we drop it and we go.
The students love the skills that Kathleen brings in through the multiple ways she teaches.
Well, I've learned a lot of practical skills from her. I've learned about things that I need to do if I expect to do well in college or hold a good job.
Kathleen always has a message when they graduate and move on to better endeavors.
Come back and see me. Please come back and let me know how you're doing. Come back and give back to the kids that are starting again, starting where you started. Come back and give back.
As you see, the students really feel appreciated from Kathleen Labulis, and she is always looking to teach. From Syracuse, Gavin Wandersee, OnTV.
Catherine Labulis is planning to retire after this school year, so she's enjoying every moment. That's all for us today. Thank you for watching this edition of OnTV Update.
Be sure to tune in Friday starting February. Good luck in finals.